Oi! All right, yeah, there we go. Good enough. 4:30 on Thursday right now. We're going to skip all of that little intro with the dinosaur chasing the kids around in circles because I think it's just time to get to some drawing because that's what we want to do. Yeah, didn't schedule this one, so you may be a little bit late finding us here. That's okay. It was suggested to me today that I might like to teach you a bit of a cheat, and that cheat's going to be how to draw any single character from The Simpsons, because here's a bit of a hint, they're all the same. If you know how to draw one character, you can pretty much draw anybody you like from The Simpsons. Now, speaking of cheating, do we actually want to do our rough sketches today, or do you want to be really naughty and just get straight to the drawings? Let's do that. Okay, I am going to do this. I'm going to pick up my black pen or your pencil first, and we're going to see if you can follow me step by step, and we'll see if we can draw a few Simpsons characters. Okie dokie, Smokey Bear. Let me just see. I'm going to pop out my little preview window. And where is it? Window. There we go. Okay, cool. We are in business. Cool. So first thing you are going to do if you're drawing your Simpsons character is you are going, I'll switch my screen to our cartooning. There we go. Just draw us a circle, right? And this is going to be one of the eyes, so don't draw it too like giant or crazy. Just draw a circle, the best that you can do. My one's a bit wonky, but that's fine. See? Circle can be any of the Simpsons. And then what you're going to do is their noses sort of, they dip down a little bit and then go around like that. See, they don't go straight like that. They sort of, it's like a little dip and a little curve. If you can do that, you are halfway there already. Oh my goodness. Let me show you here. If you've done that, we are going to start a little bit above here, and just we're going to sort of draw an eye almost to the edge, right? See that? Doesn't go right to the edge there. That eye just kind of goes there. Now, this can be any single Simpsons character. You don't believe me? I'll show you right now. Let me see here. Which character should we make this one? I'll make a few copies, okay? And I can tell you how it's going to be a few different Simpsons characters. 1, 2, 3 Simpsoids. No. Cool. Okay, first one. Let's see. I'm going to make the first one. Simple one to do is Homer. Homer's definitely the best Simpsons character. I dare you to argue with me. So, we're going to draw Homer by... Which direction are Homer's eyes going? If he's looking at you, kind of put 2 eyes over there. If your Homer is like going, donuts, you can put this eyeball the opposite way. You know how his eyes kind of go out like that? See the difference between those two? So I'm going to make mine kind of friendly and looking at us. And from here, you kind of just do a bit of a bulge and then a little bit of a curve there. And then we're going to circle it around there. See that? If you need to see that again, from the bottom of the nose, I do a little bit of a bulge and a curve. Just follow along. And then I'm going to do 4 teeth starting with the N1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because in The Simpsons, all of their teeth join up for some strange reason where they smile and go, and you can only see like the tops and the bottoms. There's no sort of like differentiation. Now Homer as well, the way I do it is I don't sort of curve it there. I kind of have it sort of just goes down and around. And then this bit with the lip, to make it look 3D, doesn't go like that. Start it where the teeth are. And then he's got a bit of a chin because he's a fatty. He likes all them donuts. Cool. Yeah, it's looking like Homer already, right? So see how you did that little bumpy curve there, down there? right? Do the same on the top of his head. A little one, because that's their eyebrows. Because again, people in Simpsons land don't really have eyebrows. And I'm just going to shift this one out of the way. Right. Do the head up. And you can curve it straight over like that, but I kind of like a bit of a flat head on Homer. Not too flat, but see that? How it's kind of a bit flat before it curves back again. And then his head doesn't go straight down. It kind of curves in so that these two bits are kind of parallel, right? So it's almost like he's a tree trunk or something. Then the top curves, and he's got his little ear there. Cool beans. Homer, Homer. Cool bananas. Right, so if you're doing your Homer right there, right now, where'd he go? You do a back to front F for their ears. Any Simpsons character's got that. If I was doing it normal, it'd look like that. If you can write an F forwards, I hope you can also write it backwards, because that's what we've going on his ear. Of course, if Homer was going the opposite direction, you would, hello, delete, hello. Man, what's going on? You people should know that every single time I do this, every time I do this class, right, something goes wrong because my computer is haunted and it doesn't want me to do awesome YouTubing classes. I think my keyboard shortcuts have been turned off somehow, which is really gonna annoy me, but hey. Now, Homer isn't totally bald. Oh, let's just do a neck while we're there. Do the long neck at the back, the tiniest bit at the front, and if you can write an M, like this, M. Can you write an M? See that? And his neck's not kind of exactly in the middle of the M, but, you know, even if it was, I think it will still work. Yeah, that'll still work. Look. Circle this one up and around his neck. See that again? Circle up and around the neck. And then this bit there, make that the same length at the back of his collar. Just join them up. Boom! Homer is wearing a collared shirt. And you can just draw the top of kind of like a teacup there for his arm. See that? You just like do that so it looks like he's got shoulders. Now, Homer's looking a bit weird and bald. So see that M there? He's got the same here. See? M, and you got Homer's hair. And two little bits going up and over and disappearing over the other side. Up and over and disappearing over the other side. And there you have more or less what Homer might look like. It's not the best Homer we've ever done, but I reckon it looks all right. People will definitely look at it and go, oh, I know that guy, that's Homer. You can draw Homer Simpson, can you? And you can say yes. All of the Simpsons characters are exactly the same. And I will prove it to you right now. Let's grab another one. Look. I assume that you are not copying, pasting, so look, I'll take you through this again, just because you're my friends. Draw a nice, perfectly round circle if you can. Again, mine's not perfect, but whatevs. We're going to do that same little nose, and we're going to put another ping pong ball just there. Which character should we do? I wonder. Let me see, there's so many Simpsons characters. What Simpsons character should we do? Let's see. Ooh, I might have some stored here. Let me see if I can go. Bring them over to the right. There we go. I've got some Simpsons characters hiding there. Who have we got? We got... Can you name them all? Flanders. We got Sherry and Terry, Milhouse, Lisa, Bart. We can do Bart. Bart's easy to do too. Yeah, okay, let's go for Bart first of all. Just because it's like Bart's Homer's son. And then, so it's like they kind of look similar already. But instead, right, when you're drawing Bart, if you've drawn these bits, he doesn't have a fat lip like that. It goes the other way. It sort of goes curving up and under. See that? And you can check that out on on the little Bart Simpson that we're using for reference right here. Because as we all know, copying is the best way to learn how to draw something. And if anybody says it's not, then they're not really a very good artist. They're only interested in telling you not to do something. Now, Bart, he can have his mouth exactly the same as Homer. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4 teeth if you like in this picture. But let's do something else there. They have 4 teeth again, right? But if you're going like this, they kind of overlap. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can have him like, happy, or like he can be laughing at someone. And if you want to learn how to draw the tongue, kind of like Homer's hair. Do you know remember how Homer had those 2 bits of hair going like that? If you can do that, you can do Bart's tongue. Look, do one up and over, but don't touch it to the bottom. And then the second one like that. And suddenly it looks like a little tongue. Don't believe me? Let's have a look right there. Look. See Homer's tongue there, and Apu's tongue, and Nelson's tongue. They all look exactly the same. Because that's just how Matt Groening draws tongues. And so that's how everybody in The Simpsons looks. There we go. Bart got a tongue, man. Now the top bit, again, exactly the same as Homer. You can do a little eyebrow. And again, this sort of, Homer's goes like that, but Bart sort of curves the other way a little bit because he's got that spiky hair. And when you draw his spiky hair, don't draw it straight like that. Draw it on a little curve. And I think he's got 8 points of hair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or maybe 9. Cool. And then again, when you've done those points of hair there, I'm going to go bump him down a bit so you can see it. Just draw his head coming all the way back and the little ear coming out again with your back to front F. Have a go at that. And you've got Bart Simpson, man, who's actually voiced by a lady named, what's her name? Nancy Cartwright? No. Is it Julia Kavner or Nancy Cartwright? Something. Anyway, Bart's not a boy's voice actor. It's a girl. Now, again, look, lazy people would do this to draw his bottom lip. You are not lazy. You're a good artist. So make it 3D. How? By starting a little bit higher and curving it in. See that? Look. 2D. 3D. Cool, man. And Bart's got a bit of a neck. His neck just sort of like goes down that way and goes down that way and curves. Because, see that curve? Because it's going to insert into his collar. Again, if you were lazy, you draw Bart like that. Look. See? Lazy people draw Bart like that. No. You don't do that. You curve his neck. Whoop. And then suddenly, with these little teacup arms, same as his dad, it looks like it's 3D. Right? Curve that. And he's got his... I'll wait for you. Draw that. Okay. Curve that up. We're going to do his arm now. Homer, we didn't bother doing arms, but we're progressing each time. Okay. And we're going to curve something going like this. It kind of looks like an E, right? If you're going to write E, write an E there, but don't link that up. And then do a sort of curved M like that. And draw a little sort of bean thing there. And Bart's going, peace, dude. Oh, yeah, we can give him some eyes now. Bart, the naughtiest child in The Simpsons. Unless you count Nelson. Okay, cool. See? All the Simpsons characters essentially are the same. If you want to draw Krusty's... This is ridiculous. Wait. Have you finished with Bart? I'm going to move him now for a sec. Have a look at this, all right? Look at this. Look. If you don't believe me, come here. Why can't I grab this thing? My computer. computer. I'm telling you. Look, where is he? I'm going to prove to you that, like, Simpsons characters are so similar. Look at this. I'll literally draw Homer. Again, I'm going to do a speed draw so you don't have to, like, keep up with me. Homer. But I'm going to change him. 2, 3, 4 teeth. Exactly the same as Bart, because Homer and most other characters just have their teeth looking exactly the same. And I can even do that. And yeah, I know. I didn't draw them in the same sequence as before. But look, right now we have Homer Simpson. But you may remember an episode where he got mistaken for somebody else. Look, if I curve that around there and make his schnozzer red, bip, and give him a bit of hair, right? Suddenly, look at that. That's so lazy. They fully just like turn Homer into Krusty the Clown.
Hey, kids. I'm Krusty.
See? Look, Homer's literally just Krusty the Clown. It's Homer with a little bow tie. Boop, boop. And some hair. Oh, hang on. He's even got the same collar. Ah, they've been cheating us all these years. Has anybody actually seen Homer and Krusty together in the same room? Maybe there's like a fan conspiracy theory out there that like, they're the same guy. Look, I'll just like paint his hair so you actually believe me. No, it's a bit brighter, isn't it? Anyway, whatever. Kind of is just, and then his like face is a bit that sort of, you know, that color there. Homer is Krusty the Clown, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it first here on Ush TV. Okay. Okay. Look, we've just drawn 3 guys in a row, which I think's a bit unfair. It's a bit racialist. So, let's pick a lady Simpson to draw. Who we got? Now, I don't know. I can never really get like the hair on Lisa or Maggie right. We can draw Marge. Marge is kind of cool. Should we draw Marge? Yeah, it's kind of fun, but you'll need to start further down the page. You know why? Because that massive spadoinker of hair she's got. Again, grab your pencil, draw the most perfect circle you have ever drawn. Now draw a nose. Now draw another circle. Why am I speaking like this? We can have her 2 eyes there. And her top lip isn't as long as Bart's like that. It's a bit shorter. And then she's always kind of happy. I think she's a bit cray-cray old Marge. So you can just put that little sort of end on it. You know what that thing is in cartoons? It's like when you go, like that. It's just like the mouth pushing there. So let's have a look. I'm going to start with her ear now. Right? With that back to front F. And the reason I'm doing that is because I kind of want to know where those measurements are. Because if you can see here, her hair kind of goes to there. And it'd be a lot harder to do it without knowing where they are because of the ears. But for now, I'm going to give her 4 eyelashes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you don't believe me right now that all Simpsons characters are exactly the same, look! Haha, I was like cheating you. This one doesn't even need to be Marge. It can literally be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See that? It's Lisa, in it. Or literally you can go like this. Suddenly it's Maggie. There, look. It's Maggie now. All of these Simpson characters are the same. Speaking of which, you know that song, Bar Bar Black Sheep? Yeah, well, you know that song, A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Yeah. Well, you know that song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? They're all the same as well. A, B, C, D, have you any wool? Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Ba, ba, black sheep, LMNOP. See? Everybody's cheating. Everybody's cheating. They just reuse the same stuff over and over and over again. Just like you can. Look. See now, I took that exact character, which was Marge, then Lisa, then Maggie, and now back to Marge. And they are the same flippin' Simpsons characters. Cool. Now both Lisa and Marge have pearls around their necks, which are easy. Just start with the center pearl, and then you can overlap them on each side. 1, 2, well, it doesn't matter how many you do. There you go. And I'm going to make it look like it's going around the back by drawing that bit there. See that? 2D. Suddenly it's 3D. This one around here. 2D. Suddenly it looks like it goes around her neck. There you go. We got Marge Simpson. That was actually a pretty good impression. What am I doing here teaching cartooning? I should be like making $1 million working for The Simpsons doing voices. All right, we got Marge, we've done Lisa, we've done Maggie, we've got Homer, we've got Bart, we've got Krusty, and all in under 20 minutes. I reckon that's going all right, peeps. What do we reckon? Cool. Now I'm sure there are some more. Let's draw some cool characters. I kind of like... I'm just going to insert some keyframes here because my computer has disabled shortcuts. Dum, dum, dum. And we'll bring back that Simpsons picture so we can use a reference material. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not called copying. It is reference material. Who we got? Where is... Oh, I thought I saw... Oh, there's Otto there. Hey, Otto, man. Otto's pretty cool. Otto, again, the same. Or you can see there are a few slightly varying characters. Have a look at Sherry and Terry, right? They look a bit different, but look at that nose. That's the same nose as Nelson. They're sitting right next to each other. And they couldn't... You would have thought that they'd put them a bit further away from each other. So there's a different type of nose in The Simpsons, right? Or Mr. Burns' nose there. Burns' nose is like, his eyes are a bit more separate and it's a bit of a different shape. But you know what? Even if you were going to draw the dog or that like weird three-eyed fish, hang on a sec. Let me see if I can pull something up on the old fish dog. If we can even pull up a picture, a couple pictures, right? They're essentially the same again. Look, I'll grab one of Santa's Little Helper. He's pretty cute. Hang on. Here we go. I'm coming back. Don't worry. Here we are. Look. I'm just going to ask you to turn around because we're drawing the other direction today. Thank you, pet dog. Santa's Little Helper. Look. You can draw a dog too. You don't have to just draw some humans. Draw your circle. Quick. Now, his nose doesn't go there. Just like join the other circle up, but have them still overlapping, right? And this dog's kind of dumb, so it doesn't like look cute like that. Its eyes go a bit the opposite direction as well. It's like, I don't know what's going on. And this time just draw a little sort of curve there. And it's a bit of an oval for his nose, this guy. And then the shape is kind of like that. So just pretend that you were going to do it there and curve it back. You can make it happy dog if you want. You can go like that. You can have that tongue again. But this one here, they've just curved it because the dog sort of isn't sure of things. It's not sure if he's going to get fed or not tonight. And the bottom bit, boop, there. Look at that. It already looks like the family dog. The top bit is the same. It's got that little eyebrow and goes over. And it's got, look, it's that tongue again. It's seriously the same shape as for the tongue. Like that, but then it just goes there. And there. And it's got the back of its head. and then it curves down. Cool. What was the other one? All right, we'll try one more, and then I'm gonna make it a short one today because I think we've drawn like seriously 9 flipping characters already. So I'll leave you to go back and re-watch this video if you want me to, if you want to have a go at it yourself. But look, again, look, you don't even have to draw 2 eyes. Look at this character. I believe this character is called Blinky the Three-Eyed Fish. Can you tell me why it's called Blinky the Three-Eyed Fish? That's right. It's because it's a fish. Ha 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 ha. But this time we don't have 2 eyes. 1, 2. We have a third one. Because it lives near the Springfield nuclear power plant. And it's got these eye bags under its eyes. If you want to make a character seem like they're a bit sort of, you know, you feel sorry for them, or they're old, or they're overworked, or whatever, just put some bags under their eyes. I'll show you in a minute, just before we go. I'll put it to some of the other characters for fun. Now Blinky's got a bit of a fat lip. And look, it's a combination between Marge's mouth and the dog's mouth. So this one is a bit unhappy, but then it's still got that, you know, it's got that thing going, ooh, tucking up its cheek. Like that. And of course it has that forehead thing. And look, this one kind of has more of them because they want you to show. They're doing that, I think, because they want to show that the eyes are like bulging out. So it looks like its eyebrows are up. And look, the shape of it would be like that, right? But what you can see in this picture is they kind of just skip this bit here and then continue on because it's got like a bit of that Bart Simpson hair kind of going on. But actually, it's a fish fin. Did I say Bart Simpson hair? It's because they're reusing everything. All right, under its lip, again, like every Simpsons character. And it's got kind of these pudgy little hands. They look like hands. I've never noticed that before. Maybe this fish is growing hands. Blinky. And I think this poor character actually doesn't survive. I think Marge cooks it and feeds it to Mr. Burns in one episode. Don't ask me what went on behind the scenes, but somehow that fish got from being alive and healthy in a tank to on Marge Simpson's plate. Marge, she's up to no good, I swear. You got to keep your eye on her. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Blinky the Three-Eyed Fish. We had a quick look at Mr. Burns, but we also drew the dog. We drew a Krusty. We drew a bunch of characters. Lisa, Maggie, Marge, Bart, Homer, Krusty. Now, look, like I said, look, if you want Marge to look a bit tired, like in those episodes where she's like, just like, go like, see that? Look at that. One line under the eye, she's like, I need coffee. Or if we grab someone else, Krusty's like, these late nights are killing me. Or you could also do like really black. No, that doesn't work, does it? Look, Bart, he's like, oh man, I was up all night studying. Not. He was up playing PlayStation. Okie dokie. Cool. I think that's it for us today. I'm going to go back to cartoon chatting. That is how you draw any flippin' Simpsons character, right? If you don't believe me, just go and Google Simpsons characters images and you will be able to see, and you can go back to this one and copy, right? You can draw literally any Simpsons character. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, ladies and gentlemen. That is 28 minutes, which is close enough to half an hour. My name's G-Man. You are awesome. I will see you next time on the Ush TVs. See you later, people. Peace.